Hello, and welcome to Dad Doesn't Have Time for This, the show where we review things in a concise manner and then compare them to everything else that's ever been released. Today we're going to be talking about Executioners. Glare. And this is the follow-up to The Heroic Trio, also from 1993. And given the large amount of reused sets and whatnot, I think these were probably filmed at the exact same time and then just released at the exact same time. So, whereas the first movie was a lot like Mystery Men, kind of a goofy superhero movie, this one's basically Mad Max. It was quite the juxtaposition going from a happy, goofy kung fu movie to a slightly goofy post-apocalyptic movie. Yeah. The movie doesn't take itself too seriously. There's still a good amount of goofiness, like the mom who promises her husband that she'd stop being a superhero only to constantly use her superpowers and tell her daughter, "Don't tell Dad I'm using my superpowers." And this one's got some pretty crazy stuff. The last movie, they blew up a bunch of cannibal children, and in this movie, girls eating rats in order to survive at one point, and there's a weird hunchback guy for some reason. And what else is really weird about this movie? Just the fact that they're like trapped in some sort of nuclear post-apocalyptic city, and the Phantom of the Opera has taken over the city and controls all the water supply and uses that to control all the people. The plot is kind of disjointed, but it's just a ridiculously goofy movie. I just keep saying goofy, but it's hard to explain this movie. I really enjoyed the first one a lot, and this one isn't quite as good. But again, Criterion, despite it not being nearly as good of a movie, does a good job of cleaning it up. It looks great, sounds great. Multiple audio tracks to choose from. And all in all, I enjoyed it. Not as much as the first one, but I enjoyed it. So I'm going to put this one at the 225th best movie of all time. And if you're looking for a very different follow-up to a very amusing movie, I would recommend The Executioners.